Hi everyone, welcome back to Rainbow Toast Studios. My name is Rainbow, and today we are back in the Flagoon Zoo because I wanted to do another speed build, but my 5-star dream zoo is getting very packed and I don't really have any more space for an exhibit, so we are making a new enclosure in this little Flagoon Zoo that I made last time. We're gonna fill it up pretty fast. But today, first, I decided what I want to do is a combination of desert and marine animals as kind of like a desert oasis type thing, a lagoon type thing. I don't know. Either way, we are making it desert and aquariums. And of course, I called it Goo Lagoon as a SpongeBob child. And yeah, I'm calling it a lagoon, whatever. It might not be actually accurate, but I'm gonna put some sand up in here and call it a lagoon, okay? And we are also today doing a little safari component in here. And just now we got rid of the little photo kiosk because we are probably going to have the safari ride go through there. So we need a little bit of space to get it over to the other side, because what I want to do is the entire front make that desert. And I had to take some time to pick which animals I wanted exactly. But what we're going to do, and as the title suggests, is a large herbivore enclosure. I don't end up doing all of the herbivores, just the big ones that I like. Definitely camels, because I love camels and I have them almost in every zoo that I ever make. And of course more palm trees, because I love the palm trees. Y'all know this. This zoo is just like an excuse to put as many palm trees everywhere as I can. It's palm tree land and we're calling it a lagoon. I feel like a lagoon has sand and then like coastal animals, so that's probably what we're going to do, is have like some dolphins and then probably some reef animals too, and maybe some turtles or something. And then the other side in front, I'll use that for other desert animals, probably like velociraptors and maybe the fox and hyenas. But I also want to put the tortoises over on this side. So a little bit of struggling with the safari ride. I actually I learned a lot struggling with the safari ride thing since the last time I made one was a very long time ago. And so yeah, basically right there, you can't remove sidewalk that's underneath the safari trail, so you have to get rid of it. And another thing, don't worry about making sharp turns, because the game makes up for it with like a gradual turn. Otherwise you'll have spacing issues like I did just now with like the turny things. And so I had this idea for the desert enclosure over here. I was like really kind of stumped for a while. I had to remove this part where I'm just kind of sitting there like, what do I do? That whole like blank canvas effect where you have like too many choices and you don't know where to start. But I ended up with the idea to just make a winding path through the desert enclosures. So like 2 on either side, and have a little loopy natural path in the middle that we are starting now. And yeah, not sure how I'm going to loop the safari ride around exactly, but we kind of started out on both ends of this and across on the other side. We don't do anything else there. For this episode, I am only doing this desert herbivore enclosure thing over here. And yeah, as you can see, I put in a little middle area there because I knew I'd want to have some kind of activity or you know, a place for donation boxes and everything like that. So I made it a little bit bigger. I was kind of thinking a fountain, but it ends up being a little small for a fountain. So we do some other touristy things there. More struggling with the spacing, and that's when I finally learned that sharp turns are a good thing. Looping around there through both, well, this will be an enclosure up here, but not yet. Not in this episode. And so I was looking at the shelters. I kind of wanted a stable, but I don't like how like bright the blue is. It kind of sticks out a lot, and I liked the concrete brown one, but it was too big. I didn't want something massive taking up that much space in the enclosure. And by the way, love these cacti. I don't know why. I like never noticed them before. I guess I don't make a lot of desert enclosures besides the camels in like campaign and challenge mode. And that's when we don't have access to the cacti. So beautiful desert plants. I love those agave plants and the aloe. Those are so nice. Such nice little touches. And so this looks like a mess from up here now. I like when everything is like clean and basic, but whatever. It looks nice down there, and I love those plants. I like that rock. And in my video thumbnail, that nice like sunset shot with the rock and the cactus ends up looking really good. So hashtag no regrets. No regrets. And this is one of my favorite things that I put in is this little fruit cup cart, because it's a pun, because it's dessert in the desert. And I love these little umbrella tables. I didn't want to use them earlier because they're totally things that I shouldn't have yet, because they come from the African Adventure campaign, but I just really wanted to use them because I wanted to use the dessert cart so bad for that pun. So I ended up doing it. I'm sorry, but it looks nice. You can see I have the wooden tables over there in my normal little plaza, and the desert bathroom, which I love. It's so festive. I love festive themed things. And here we go. Unpausing to put the animals in, and we're gonna go and check it out in a second. The enclosure ended up being a little bit bigger than I thought it was, like compared to the animals themselves. So I went ahead and put in a couple of camels instead of just one, and actually 3 of the horned oryxes. And those will have babies that will get us some awards for like critically endangered stuff, and definitely some balloons at the very least. Threw a maintenance guy in there because I don't think I had one before. I do think I had a zookeeper if I remember correctly, but now we'll need a maintenance guy because we have a lot of trash cans, and I am not going to be invested in emptying trash cans because this isn't the campaign. This is a speed build, and I can't be bothered. And I love this desert donation box, so sorry again, I'm not supposed to be using it, but I'm gonna use it. It has this cute little like king's headrest thing, a little Egyptian king's headrest, and I love it. So yeah, are y'all ready to go check it out? Because I am. Here we go. And we're gonna start from like over where we can see the safari path also, where it kind of intersects here with the path. I like how they did the little gate things that lift whenever guests can cross. So there are oryxes, that beautiful giant cactus. I love it. I can't get over it. So now I have 2 desert things that I really like. Desert plants. Well, desert trees. I also really like the plants. Look at those agave. They're beautiful. And our little camel here. If you guys have names for them, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I am always open to name suggestions because I can't for the life of me think of unique names all the time. I've done this too much to think of a bunch of good names, and I have named too many camels Dory. So I have to stop. Someone stop me. Give me new animal name suggestions. Now let's check it out in person up close. Do a little zookeeping. Look at that beautiful agave swaying in the wind. So nice. That nice rock. Oh, so scenic. Little prancing oryx. Beautiful. And I'm going to set up in this corner right here so we get a nice view of everything, and I can say goodbye to you for today. That is all the time I have. This speed build was a little bit short, so I just made it 2 times speed, and it's still like 10 minutes long. But so if you like this video, please check out my other speed builds. You will probably like those as well. Just some ideas in case you get stuck ever with building. I know I do sometimes, and it's good to get some inspiration from other people. Let me know if this was interesting or helped you in any way. Again, animal names, please. I'm creative, but not that creative. I have gone through too many animals. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Hey there, it's your girl Rainbow. I'd really appreciate a like or checking out my other videos. Bye.